Welcome to DJM TV.
My people, we greet you now. Welcome now once again to DJM TV, and we say happy new week to all of you. My people, based on the whole matter when they ground onto the buy of this our late music star they call Mohbad. Now see a lot of reaction for everywhere. Different people they come out with their own opinion, this, that, different talk on the way forward to get justice for this young star. Anyway, my people, I will upload on this video now. I'm gonna watch this analysis where they around the whole buy of this our late music star. We're gonna watch and make sure don't forget to like and share. Watch the video.
First of all, let me seize the opportunity to express my condolences with the family. And it is my hope that his soul rest in peace and rise in glory on Resurrection Day. But having said that, you see, when there are so many unknowns about the death of this young man, and the people who can help us is the police. For now, they've set up a committee to investigate. That is one way about it. The body has been exhumed, that's one way. But it's not limited to that. You have that committee, then there should be another subcommittee. One committee is dealing with the medical aspect, like the exhumation of the body, the autopsy, that's one. Then another subcommittee will be looking for circumstantial evidence relating to the death of this young man. There will be another subcommittee who are taking statements from witnesses. That's how you can build a cast iron case in order to get the justice which everybody is demanding for. And there is one important thing which I'm going to mention here. And people are not pointing finger. It doesn't mean I'm accusing the wife, doesn't mean I'm accusing the father. But you see, when the police needs to widen the net regarding the death of this young man, and when you are investigating an homicide, you leave no stone unturned. You understand? First of all, one, the conduct of some of the immediate family members are very disturbing. And I must say this to you. And I'm not saying maybe the wife is guilty or the father is guilty or anything. But that is the way these things work. When you are investigating homicide, you might be looking this way. At the same time, you need to look at the immediate family members also. And you have seen situations whereby, you know, as I do, wife come on telly, crying, saying this, and then at the end of the day, they are the one behind the death of their husband. And you have seen it vice versa also. Now, the issue remains this. Shortly after this guy passed away, there was something posted by the wife saying, you can have your trophy now because he has always lived in fear, he's been pain and this and that. Yeah. Now, you see, that is understandable. But it begs the question, what did you do as a wife? Did you seek help? Did you cry out at that time? Maybe if she has done that, maybe the husband will still be here. That is hypothetical. But the sub point to that, now he has passed away. You now went to lawyers saying they should help you to get justice. You see, when you look at that, to me, it doesn't add up. And I must say this to you. If I marry you, Vero, we have a mutual duty towards each other.
Absolutely.
Do you understand me? Now, let's look at it for the ease of understanding. The night before we quarrel, you don't talk to me as my wife. I don't talk to you as your husband for one reason or the other. Husband and wife quarreling with each other is part of the wear and tear of love. Absolutely. It's not new. And we went to bed. During the course of the night, I developed this stomach pain, severe stomach pain. And you could see me wrenching with pain on the bed. But because we are not talking, haven't you seen a message from another woman on my mobile? You are just looking. Then, regrettably, I passed on. Now, the next day, people will troop in and say, oh, sorry, oh, you lost your husband, blah, blah, blah. No doubt you will cry, because that's how you can come to terms with the grief. But are you not a suspect? That is the question. Because when the medical examiners come into play, they can tell you that Adibi I receive adequate medical help for the next 6 hours, I wouldn't have died. And you didn't do anything. So, you see, and that can cause all sorts of, if you fail to act when you are supposed to, you are equally liable. And people have been charged for manslaughter for this sort of situation.
Right, sorry, let me put in. Very nice, the hypothesis that they've actually advanced. But then, was it not, could it have been that the wife was aware when Mohbad, because he allegedly wrote petitions against some of the aggressors, to the police. Is it that the police also didn't act when they were supposed to act?
You see, these are the missing piece of the jigsaw that somebody will need to help us with, either through the inquest or through the criminal prosecution. We will know as time goes by. But for now, what I'm saying is that, you see, the police should widen the nets, and I'm repeating that. Because even if you look at the conduct of the father, we sympathize with them. I'm not saying they are responsible. But you see, what do? You join the dots, look at things in the round, and then you make a case. Now, the father, from the look of it, seems to be a man of God. Let's just say that for the sake of argument. Because what he's been saying is that he gave him a land to build a church. So he must be religious in one way. Then if that is the case, you lost your son. We know in that state of mind, you may not be able to think rationally and then in a state of confusion. What is this idea of let's bury him in the middle of the night? Now, he's excused. He said because it is the culture where he comes from. He's a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm not an Hausa. So that culture says that if you lost your son, there shouldn't be a befitting burial. What we should do is to bury the child in the middle of the night. And you know the local ballet, what he said? He said, no, you can't do this. It's around 12 midnight. Why are you coming with diggers and everything to bury him suddenly? And I must say something to you, too. You see, if you look at some of the contracts of this guy, he has with the promoter or whatever the people are. If there is a death clause, and the death clause provides that in terms of sudden death, the promoter or whoever will pay the sum of so amount to your next of kin, either during performance or outside or sudden death. Anyway, it is probable that some people will be planning your death. Okay? But that is the reality, Vero, please. And also, I must tell you, if there is an insurance policy that will pay substantial amount of money, okay, in terms of sudden death, either a whole life policy or term policy, whatever it is, there is a possibility some people will be planning. And we have seen situations whereby wife planned the death of their husband because in order to get
insurance policy
claim. Do you understand? And the problem I have with the police in this case is that either the exhumation of the body, I'm not blaming that, it seems to be very hasty, but maybe they are still doing other things. The best thing that can lead them to the right course is take his phone and do what they call a cell phone analysis. When you do the cell phone analysis, you will know those who he has been communicating with, period to the death. You will know those who have been threatening him. You will know those who have been having one issue or the other.
DJ